Under direct British rule, efforts were made to deepen social and religious divisions within Indian society, allowing the British to strengthen their control and expand economic exploitation. During this time, the number of Western-educated Indian intellectuals increased, and a capitalist class began to emerge, particularly in the textile industry. These groups played a leading role in nationalist movements aimed at social reform in India and resistance to British rule. Influenced by Western liberal thought, some Hindu leaders launched the Brahmo Samaj movement to promote religious and social reform. The term Brahmo Samaj means Society of Brahma, referring to a community devoted to the worship of the universal spirit, Brahma. Founded in the early 19th century, the Brahmo Samaj included Indian intellectuals, students, and religious leaders. The movement began with the religious goal of returning to the pure and original teachings of Hinduism. As a new wave of nationalists with modern political awareness emerged, the British tried to suppress the growing discontent among Indian intellectuals and used them as collaborators in governance. In this context, efforts to create political organizations for Indians were allowed. As a result, the Indian National Congress was founded in 1885, led primarily by intellectuals, professionals, and members of the Indian upper middle class. Initially, the Congress accepted British rule and focused on expanding Indian rights through gradual and legal reforms. However, when the British government announced the Partition of Bengal in 1905, which was seen as a deliberate attempt to divide Hindus and Muslims, the Indian National Congress took a more active role in anti-British resistance. The Partition of Bengal was a policy introduced by the British in 1905 that aimed to divide nationalist movements by exploiting religious differences within India. It separated the eastern region, which had a Muslim majority, from the western region, where Hindus were more numerous. Although the British claimed administrative convenience as the reason, the true intention was to weaken anti-British resistance. The Indian National Congress saw the partition as a deliberate strategy to divide the nation and strongly opposed it. At the Calcutta session of the Indian National Congress in 1906, 4 key resolutions were adopted to strengthen the anti-British movement: the boycott of British goods, the promotion of domestic products, the demand for Indian self-rule, and the advancement of national education. Through these principles, the Congress launched a more active campaign against British colonial rule. In response, the British supported the formation of the All India Muslim League in 1906 to counter the growing influence of the Indian National Congress. The League was initially regarded as a rival to the Congress, but it shared common ground on some political demands and cooperated to a limited extent. As the resistance movement spread nationwide and developed into a broad nationalist struggle that transcended class and religion, the British government repealed the Partition of Bengal in 1911. It made a nominal acknowledgement of Indian self-governance. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Robbins Historical Records.